The battle over Michael Jackson's estate was supposed to get underway today, but his family now wants to delay the hearing so they can take a closer look at his affairs and also to see if other wills come to surface. Joining us now, attorney Jack Ford, anchor of COURTSIDE, the program in session, and we appreciate you stopping by this morning.
Harry, good to see you.
All right, so there is a will, one that we know of,
right?
And this is the one that basically says, I want my mom to take care of the kids, and I want the money to go in trusts, right?
Correct.
So far, so good?
So far, you're perfect.
All right. Now, let's talk about the money going into trust, because the family has already said, we're not so sure we want to go that route.
Well, you're starting to see some tensions developing here. We know immediately, a couple of days after the death, Michael Jackson's mother stepped in and said, look, we don't know about wills or anything, so appoint me. Somebody has to have a handle on what's going on there. And then the will shows up. And the will says, well, you know what, Catherine, you've got some roles here,
right?
But there are two other people who are the executors.
Right.
And it's executors whose job it is to say, we're going to marshal all the assets here, we'll find out what's out there, we'll make sure that if people are making money off of his likeness right now after his death, that we'll get the appropriate piece for the estate. So right now, that's why you have the conflict.
And these executors are plugged in music industry people who know what the heck is going on. They want to get control of this as soon as possible before it breaks into a million pieces.
Exactly. And they're also apparently the co-trustees of that trust where all of that money, however much it is, because they've even said, look, up to this point, we don't know what's out there. They've estimated maybe more than $500 million, but they've got to start handling that also.
Okay, what about the idea of these kids? Because wasn't there an original agreement where Debbie Rose said, okay, you have the kids, and then could it be in dispute? And do we know for sure whether or not she actually did anything except carry the children?
Well, I mean, that's the interesting question. Now, everybody said she is the biological mother. Now, she had negotiated away her rights. All right, so if Michael Jackson was still alive, that wouldn't be a question. Once he dies, now a biological parent can say, I want back into the picture.
If she's a biological
parent. And just because you're the biological parent, ordinarily you get an advantage. You get a leg up if you're a biological parent and the other parent dies.
Sure.
But here she hasn't been anywhere near these children, apparently. The grandmother, Catherine, has, and she's saying, no, we want to be the guardians and take care. So a court's going to have to wrestle with that. All right, what do I have here? On one side, Deborah wrote biological parent, but no contact. Grandmother, a lot of contact, but older. What's in the best interest of the child? Those are the magic words. What's in the best interest of the children?
This is a knot. It's this big. It's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as the days go on.
Probably not going to go away for a while, Harry.
All right, Jack, as always, thank you so much.